Yeah. Oh. Money be green, but all of my racks be blue. We like to party with I. Honey, DJ shit out the roof. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Thtman.x, and as you see, we're back with another reaction video, man. Today we are reacting to teens accidentally run into secret cult's body dump. What would you do if you ran into a secret cult's body dump? It would probably make my body jump. Yellow hair on me, not Donald Trump. Hit the dance, they call it crump. Oh, I ain't even ready for all that though. I ain't gonna say too much though. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, I'm Thtman.x. Christ is king. Build a genuine relationship with him. He has his hand out for you. If you are not saved, get saved. It's the best decision you will ever make. But we try to see what these teens ran into and how they ran into it. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff.
Like, my heart is beating, bro.
This group of teenagers are in the middle of exploring an abandoned building in Michigan.
Oh no.
Just a few feet away from them is something they were never meant to see.
You want me to get close up for you? Hey, I'm Come on in.
When police arrive to investigate, they discover this killing might be part of something far darker.
It's crazy. So it's like teens was just out here just about to have like another teen event in their life, just, you know what I'm saying, build memories for their kids, so they could tell their kids, and just, you know what I'm saying, just upon then they ended up finding the body. What a canon event, man. Oh my goodness, I bet they'll never do that again.
With ritualistic clues pointing to a murder
now they could definitely got a story to tell
orchestrated by
their
a
kids.
cult, and as detectives begin closing in
Is that a trailer park
into a
game?
murder orchestrated by a cult.
Hey, oh man, I like a trailer park game. The streets killed me. I bet she said that before. Now this is like a Discord game. Nah, they did, man. Hell no.
And
Definitely a
as
trailer park
detectives
Discord
begin
game.
closing in on its members and turning them on each other, they discover that this may not have been the cult's first victim.
Wow.
Rich told Steve that they wanted to kill right after getting married.
It's like a gang or something?
No, it wasn't a gang. Steve called it a family.
I know you didn't say the number I heard, right?
16?
I killed 16 people.
You've killed 16 people is what I said.
It's a late
That's a
Thursday
lot of people.
evening in Monroe County, Michigan, when 7 high school students decide to explore an abandoned juvenile detention center. But the moment they step
never seen a
inside,
Discord cult before.
they stumble upon something they were never meant to see, and immediately start recording.
I don't even know if I want to really get it.
Alright, so we see my fault. We seen the
I don't want to see a body, bro.
This is for...
So this was just meant for the group chat. So hi. Oh, the so hi get public. They posted on Twitter or something.
I'm not looking either. Look. You want me to get close up for you? Hey, I'm
Record the. Did he say record the face? Move it. Hell no, that's tampering with evidence. Oh man, is that a pentagram? Oh nah, yeah, that was definitely for. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that's. Oh my gosh, that a dude? Don't touch it. Oh no, they're crazy.
Come on in.
Upon seeing what appears to be the dead body of a young woman, the boys run back to their car and drive off. Despite knowingly
Hell no.
trespassing, one of them calls 911 and begins describing in detail the gruesome discovery they had just made inside.
Monroe County 911. What's the address of your emergency?
Hi, so we were exploring a abandoned building, and I think we found a dead body.
Okay, what was the address?
Right now we're at the Monroe Travel Center.
Where was the address you were exploring?
It's the old student center, or like old school or something.
You're pretty far away from From Neto?
Yeah, because we drove away and we didn't know what to do.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Like, he moved a door that was on the ground, and underneath it, there was a tarp, and under the tarp, we saw a foot. So we left and called.
Can you give me a call when you get back to the pilot center?
Yes.
After directing the teens to a safe location, Michigan State Police are dispatched to Boysville, an abandoned juvenile campus with dozens of rooms and corridors. Once officers arrive with no electricity and a potential homicide scene waiting inside, they draw their weapons and prepare to move in.
Just keep track of how many rooms, like, look at how many sections there are of the building. Keep track of how many sections you think you're going through so you don't get lost. Yeah.
And just think, they would have never probably discovered this.
So you three want to go first, me and Llewellyn will stay back?
And that's the crazy thing, like I said, bro. I said this last video, I believe. Whatever's done in the dark comes to light. Like, whatever you do is going to come to light at some point, bro. Like, you can't hide for something forever. Dead homies. Like, this got discovered, like, a Green Goblin Discord gang / cult got discovered by kids just wanting to be kids and just exploring, bro. Crazy. Yow, yow, yow.
On the floor, underneath the tarp, lies the deceased body the teens found earlier. But before officers can properly examine it, they have to clear the rest of the building and make sure they're the only ones inside.
Clear. And if you're looking at me, yes, I got the same clothes on from yesterday. I do. You don't have in-house clothes that you constantly wear on a daily? Not the same. I don't think that's not the same tank top. I don't know. But if it is, bro, I have in-house clothes. If you was, you know what I'm saying?
It's a series of rooms. Multiple doors here. Let me take right. Walking through. Walking through. Stay, please.
Think they found more?
After an hour of clearing the building room by room, officers find no one else inside. With the building now cleared, officers return to the victim and begin trying to identify her. Given the location, they initially assume she may have been homeless and simply overdosed. But that assumption would quickly be turned upside down upon further inspection.
But there was a time where people were coming in here like on a regular basis, like the haunted house type stuff, you know, like looking for ghosts and whatnot. I think that's blood under her head, like she got hit or
Around her?
yeah.
Blood.
Well, unless suspect is on top and slams her head on the ground. Yeah, it's not blood.
No. It's like bronze or almost gold.
It's all over.
It's on her face, her arms.
On her neck.
Her shirt.
Look at how her legs are positioned. Shirt's pulled up. I'll get my fingerprint scanner out here in a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
Yeah, probably like mid-20s, 30s maybe. I mean, she might not even be local. It might be somebody a truck driver picked up.
As officers continue examining the body, they notice several unusual details. The victim is covered in an unfamiliar substance, surrounded by candles, and across her legs are what appear to be scribbles and strange markings. While
Crazy.
one officer moves to retrieve a portable fingerprint scanner a few miles away, another group of officers
There
makes
really be a lot of
contact with
sick
the
people out
teens
here,
who
man. Don't
discover the
download
body.
Discord if you're gonna
They're
be on
all
that.
shaken up yet cooperative, handing over the video they recorded inside. And it quickly becomes clear to detectives that they are far more worried about a trespassing charge than being tied to what happened to the victim. So they're eventually let go. Back at the abandoned property, the officer scans the victim's fingerprints and learns that she is, in fact, a local, 22-year-old Kayla
22?
Sadowski. Moments later, paramedics arrive and examine the body, confirming two things. She's been here for some time, and the head injuries are consistent with 3 gunshot wounds.
Wow.
Sometime after midnight, officers lock down the rest of the building and return to the station, intent on resuming the investigation at first light. And as the investigation would begin coming together, detectives would become convinced this is not only a homicide, but part of something far more disturbing, possibly even ritualistic.
If you live with him and you leave and he finds out you leave, needless to say, you're gonna be the next.
Steve said that she was screaming, Steve! Steve, help! Steve, help!
Do you want to go see your dad? Do you want to be with your mom?
Yes.
Or you want to live?
The next morning, officers begin
It gets
reviewing
that serious in the Discord meetings. I didn't know they was doing all that, bro. I always knew it was something against Discord mods, bro. They either intense gooners, which mean they probably be looking at CP. They be on VR chat. They definitely them Discord mods definitely be on VR chat. And what else now they got trailer park Discord games. I didn't know they could do that, bro. I didn't know they had that. I didn't know they was into that, bro. And they be hella furry-fied. They just be like, you know what I mean? They be different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. These Discord mods, man. Damn, if it's getting to this point, bro, I ain't gonna lie. We might have to do something about Discord, man.
every available CCTV camera in the area, and
You
after
need a picture
hours of
verification. They
combing
need to
through
see how
footage
you look
dating
before
back
you
2
download
weeks,
Discord.
They finally spot her. On February 15th at around 10 p.m., Kayla is seen leaving the Rosler Street apartments
so
and walking
sad,
across the Rosler Street bridge. An hour later, at around 11 p.m., she appears on camera again, walking across the same bridge. But this time, she stops, turns around, and gets into a black Mercury Milan, wearing the same skirt she would later be found dead in. When officers run the vehicle's
What year?
license plate, they learn it's registered to 44-year-old Stephen Bales, a man Kayla has an active protective order against. And just like that, investigators have their first suspect. That same afternoon, officers rush to Stephen's house, but what they find is troubling to say the least. A note taped to the front door stating that
Whoever is here and keep coming. Oh, let me turn this fan off, bro. It's pissing me off. A lot of dust just fell on me. Gotta clean it. It said, whoever is here and keeps coming by outhouse, leave us alone. Mr. and Mrs. Bates is on their honeymoon, so please leave us alone. They will be home.
he and his wife, Narina, have left for the...
Who gave the marker to this 4-year-old? Who gave the marker to the 4-year-old to write this, man? Bro.
Their honeymoon. To investigators, the timing seems far too convenient, so they try calling him, but he never picks up.
This is Stephen Bales. Leave a message after the beep.
A search warrant is requested, but in the meantime, there's little police can do but wait, while Stephen and whoever else may be responsible remains free to roam the streets. 2 weeks pass after the body is discovered, yet there's still no sign of Stephen. But then, more than 100 miles away in Shelby, Ohio, police receive a 911 call they certainly aren't expecting, as 19-year-old Bryn Smith tells dispatchers someone is trying to kill him. And when Ohio officers go to meet him, they would unknowingly step into another state's investigation and give them an unexpected lead.
Wow.
Hello, what's going on?
So I finally got away from it and I just called the cops and they get out. So I got you on the phone because you're a witness for me. So my cousin in Monroe, Michigan, this is my aunt, by the way. She knows like everything going on.
Is she on FaceTime?
Yeah, she's on FaceTime. She's you can't really see her.
I can see it. Okay. Good.
So he's wanted for murder right now in Monroe, Michigan, for the Kayla Sadowski death. And I was apparently wanted for it as well at some point, but I had left his house today, just ran away from him because like he never gives me. He's like weird. He'll keep you at his house. He'll use you for your money.
Do you have any idea on you?
I have nothing on me except my tablet, my phone, and socks.
Well, I tell you what I'm going to do, just because I don't know you. I'm just going to pat you down. Do you have any knives or anything on you?
No, just socks.
Okay. What if somebody pat you down? Do you live here?
No, this is some strange Sputnik called guys. So what's this cap's name? Steve Bales. Like, I ran away from him. Like, I ran. I don't know how long I've been running. I just ran away from him. We stopped at the gas station and I just ran.
Good job.
Does that make sense? Like, I stopped because, like, I lived with him and he won't let you leave his house when you're there. He's weird. He will hurt you. I have videos of the person that did it admitting to it.
Oh, wow.
Because I lived with all of them in the house together, like in one bedroom. And she was acting real funny one day, so I had like walked away and I called her on my own phone and I got videos of her.
Why don't we grab the seat in the back of this officer's car on the other side? Okay.
Other side?
Yeah.
As if
19, man. Hey, I'm about to say, I was just 19 a couple months ago, man. Like, basically the same age.
Than Stephen of being the killer, and even refers to a group of people he and Stephen had been living with. The problem is,
he full out just he snitched on a whole Discord though. Like they whole room that they got snitched on off rip 2 seconds.
These officers are from another state and know nothing about Kayla's murder, so they decide to take him to the station to get some clarity on the situation.
100 miles? That's probably like, depending, like just based on the build, he don't seem like he's the most athletic. Not judging the book by its cover, of course, not doing that. And 100 miles, you probably been running for like a day.
Upon arriving, officers contact Michigan State Police, and that's when they are finally briefed on Kayla's murder investigation. More than anything, Michigan investigators are fixated on this alleged confession video, urging Ohio detectives to obtain it as quickly as possible. And once Bryn sits down for his interview, what he would go on to describe would sound to detectives almost as if he had just escaped a cult.
Now you don't have to worry about me being killed.
So, what was, and this gentleman that apparently killed this girl, what's his name?
Steve. Well, I know who killed her. I have a video of her admitting to it. Because we all lived in the same apartment together. There was a one-bedroom apartment that he owned, him and his wife. He had like 8 people living there. I was one of them. And in order to live there, he took your food stamp card. He would take whatever card you had, and basically your money and everything was his. I did not agree to that, so he knew not to take it from me. I just stayed there, I slept on the couch, I woke my head, and I laid my head. So we're going down, and he gets married through all this. Now, our ex becomes missing. So I was wondering, because
you say our ex? Y'all was in a poly?
Ex.
Yeah, we both had dated the same woman.
Okay.
So she becomes missing, and everybody in the house starts acting weird. So I'm going to try to pull up this video of Thtman, the one who supposedly killed Gail, admitting that she did it.
Did you ever think about going to the Michigan authorities with this?
I couldn't.
Why?
If you live with him and you leave and he finds out you leave and he finds you, basically needless to say you're going to be the next.
Wow.
So if you live with him, you're not allowed to leave.
Why?
He's basically a person who's going to get you in his house and he's going to trap you in him. keep you just for your money.
To Detective's surprise, Bryn seems unusually open and talkative for someone who believes he's being hunted. After all, there's no telling whether Steven will come after him the moment this interview is over. At this point, investigators need to see this video Bryn can't stop talking about, but what they're about to see would be far more than Bryn promised.
So who do you think killed this girl?
I know who killed her. I got the video right here to show you.
Okay, well, let's see it, my man.
You can obviously tell I was shocked as hell.
How many? I know you didn't say the number I heard, right?
16?
He's killed 16 people is what I said.
And you see, I have never been to jail for it.
And you see I've never been to jail for it. And now I have one more video of her admitting that I was the killer of Kayla, basically.
Why did you
Threatened my son.
She threatened my son.
So that conversation.
Yeah, man. Damn. I was never going to be a Discord mod, but boy, this never motivated me more till I become a Discord mod. Oh my gosh. It gets that serious in Discord, man. Hey, this makes me look at them a little different. Like, I didn't know it'd get that violent and with the Discord modism. Trailer Park Discord gang, man. Damn. You got bro running a whole dictatorship in his 1-bedroom apartment. He taking everything y'all own, and y'all just going like that. What is he at least applying y'all food? Bro, I didn't know it'd get that serious. Hey man, I kind of got a different respect for him, though. I didn't know it was that hard. You know, I thought it was just like a whole bunch of. I'm gonna watch my words. I thought it was a whole bunch of people that, you know what I'm saying, just don't get a lot of human interaction. Like, they live through the internet. I thought it was just a whole bunch of them. But I didn't know that. I didn't know it gets this serious in the Discords. I low-key got so if you made it out the Discords, I ain't gonna lie, I got a whole different amount of respect for you.
That I watched. She said that she did it because
still go outside though, touch some
she
grass.
threatened her son.
Yeah.
100%
Do you know some more information about that?
No, that's all I know.
Like,
I don't
was
go to
it
church.
like is her?
Apparently, she threatened her son at church. That's the most I know of that.
And how'd she kill her?
She said that she shot her twice.
Okay.
On the video. Wow. She even said that she threw the gun in the river. What river? If I know.
Mm-hmm.
The woman in the video is 33-year-old Kaylin Ramsey, seemingly implying that she was responsible not only for Kayla's death, but for 15 other murders as well. It's a chilling claim that investigators would have no choice but to look into, especially coming from someone they would later connect to a deadly cult. After several more hours of questioning, Bryn is eventually released and told to notify investigators of any contact from Steven or Kaylin, unaware that the man they've just let go may not be as innocent as he claims. Later that evening, investigators call Kaylin and are surprised to learn that she's also in Ohio, so they ask her to come to the station the following day to assist with the investigation, withholding the real reason they want to speak with her. And, interestingly, she agrees, almost as if she already has a plan to outsmart the detectives. The next morning, Kaylin arrives at the Huron County Sheriff's Office in Ohio, and alongside her is her lawyer. But as she's escorted to the interrogation room, there's a surprise waiting for her. Detectives from the Michigan State Police, including lead investigator Detective Peterson, have traveled to Ohio for this very interview. And as Kaylin's interview begins, her story would quickly start to unravel until she eventually slips up and says something she was never supposed to know. But before we get to that, this case is a disturbing reminder of how quickly someone else's actions can change your life forever.
But with her though, why? I guess she felt like she could trust this person, but why are you openly admitting this, like, with your face? Like, damn, facing the camera and all that, bro. Just like, damn, bro, you know, like, whatever's done in the dark comes to light, bro. Sometimes they even snitch on themselves, man.
In January 2021, 62-year-old Lewis Brown was driving to... Worst part, he was only offered... Again, that's for the people. The Kaylin's interview, where she's about Dr. Insanity. With that said, let's get back to Kaylin's interview, where she's about to reveal something only someone connected to the murder should have known.
We're going to be asking you a lot of questions. A lot of these questions we already know the answer to. So, you know I don't play games, you know how you know that? We went and got him to make sure you had him here. Right? That's important. I want to make sure you feel comfortable. Rate your life on a scale from 1 to 10. 1 is the worst life ever, 10 is the best life ever.
Right now,
Yeah.
it's a 1.
It's a 1?
But after, hopefully today, it'll be a 10.
Okay. So, what's going wrong right now?
Me living my life in fear
And why are you living in fear?
because of this guy, Stephen Bales.
Okay, why are you so afraid of Stephen Bales?
He's threatened my life.
Okay, how does he threaten you?
He's threatened to kill me.
Okay. Do you know Kayla Sadowski?
I knew of her. She was one of my friends at one point until I moved out here 3 years ago and we lost contact.
Tell me about her. Tell me about Kayla.
She was such a sweetheart. Oh my God. She even loved my youngest son. She was a sweetheart. She was just like me, outgoing, laid back, calm, give her shirt off her back to whoever needed it, wasn't her. Her and I were a lot alike.
Was she easy to get along with them?
Oh yeah, she was very easy to get along with. Such a sweetheart.
Okay, did you have any conflict with her?
Why you do that?
No, I've never had a conflict with her at all whatsoever.
Was there a time where, recently where she accused you of hitting with her belt?
No, not that I'm aware of. It was something I would never do. I don't have a mean bone in my body.
Understood.
Anyone you talk to about me will tell you I'm such a sweetheart.
Okay.
Girl, you killed 16 people. Stop. Just stop. Give it up, bro. We know the real you, gang. You couldn't even fool me. Bro, I would have looked at you like this. Who are you lying to?
The contact I had with her was just shortly.
Not a bad bone in your body. You
Before
killed 16.
whatever happened to her. And
You gotta be
it kills me. I had just talked to her about maybe the day before or maybe a few days before she had passed at the grocery store.
Okay. When was that?
Around Valentine's Day.
Here, Kaylin seemingly places the murder around Valentine's Day,
And then she died like
nearly
February
2
15th?
weeks before Kayla's body was discovered. To investigators, this appears to be a major slip-up, as the precise date of the murder has never been publicly released. The detective, however, refrains from confronting her.
Oh, 2023,
and publicly.
so 2023 estimate date. 2023. I was 17. That make bro. He was 19. 20 now. He's 22.
Released.
Good math.
The detective, however, refrains from confronting her, careful not to cause her to shut down. But now, he would reveal the real reason she's here and see if she can somehow explain it away.
I'm not making this up. I'm not here to trick you. We have a video of you saying that you were the one that killed her.
No. I would never kill anybody.
You're really one of those. What's her name? Damn, she's. Oh my gosh.
You were the one that killed her.
No. I would never kill anybody.
Look at her face. Look at eyes never lies. That's a bar. What you bite on a tree, it might be tar. You could keep lying, but it ain't gonna go far.
I'm a sweetheart. I would
I know
never
you're
hurt anybody.
Listen, that's why I take the time. That's why I take the time to talk to you. So it's 5
Seemed like you did that to 16 people, young lady.
Unless they're trying to pin this on me that I had nothing to do with.
Well, let's watch these, and I want to talk to you because let's just.
How many? I know you didn't say the number I heard, right? 16?
I was all forced. They forced me to say all that.
Let's watch them all, and then I want to hear.
Victim.
How do you get hurt there?
See, you can clearly tell they're trying to set me
Get
up.
away there. This isn't my first time. That's why I'm trying to get you. Listen to what I'm telling you to do.
Obviously, I want your side to that. Right? That's why we're here. So what is your side to that?
My side to it is I had nothing to do with Kayla's death.
Yeah.
Because you can really
So why you
help
claim
us,
it?
Okay? And in turn, I don't make guarantees, but
Right.
there's a chance you might help yourself. But I want to make something clear. We know when Kayla died, okay? And we also know that we have a video of you with Steve.
I don't know why I thought I heard something.
Okay, and Narina, very short time after her death, together at a party store. I do not think you're the mastermind. I think that there's a lot of influence by Steve. There's no doubt there's a lot of influence by Steve.
Do you want to talk to me again?
I think I'm done for today.
Okay.
My stress level's getting too high. It's literally making me sick.
After being shown the video, Kaylin does exactly what investigators feared most. She ends the interview before giving them enough probable cause to detain her, and so she's released. The following day, detectives finally get their first lucky break. The search warrant for Steven's apartment is approved. Wasting no time, Michigan officers rush back to his residence, hoping to find answers to Kayla's murder and perhaps a clue as to where Steven may have fled.
Right.
Upon entering the cramped
Oh my
one-bedroom
gosh.
apartment, deputies are...
Yeah, bro, they gotta get off Discord. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bro, this is, oh my gosh, this is worse than I expected. Oh my goodness. Bro, damn, not to judge anybody, but damn, bro, damn. I wouldn't even want to. Oh my gosh, this is not a comfortable living,
that
bro.
at least 7 people had been living here.
Shampoo and
things
vacuum,
would
what,
only get
the
stranger
walls?
from here. Throughout the apartment, officers notice a recurring theme: the Grim
Death.
Reaper. Stephen had adopted the name Grim, labeling many of his belongings with it. Inside a journal, deputies discover
Clearly, all it looks like death. Like this is death everywhere. Even death to the
Recurring
damn.
theme.
Like damn, I wouldn't even. If I was a roach, I wouldn't want to live here, bro. If I'm a roach, I would not want to stay in this crib.
fled. Upon it,
Bro, you clearly are the Grim Reaper. This is how I would expect death to look like. Damn. I don't even want to imagine this. I know it smells like cigarettes, beer, and electricity because they just can't stay off them damn computers. Dead on
entering
this.
the cramped one-bedroom apartment, deputies are stunned to find evidence that at least 7 people had been living here, and things would only get stranger from here. Throughout the apartment, officers notice a recurring theme: the Grim Reaper. Stephen had adopted the name Grim, labeling many of his belongings with it. Inside a journal, deputies discover that he referred to his wife, Narina, as Lady Death. The
Wow.
group even had its own name, the Reapers. At this
Clearly.
point, investigators begin to
I'm
suspect
gonna call y'all the Reekers because I know it reeks in there. Oh my goodness,
they're
man.
not dealing with a group of friends
The Reekers.
or even a gang, but
Dead
a full-blown
on.
cult. As the search
Dead
unfolds, investigators back at the station begin monitoring Steven's online activity, and before long, a Facebook photo stops them in their tracks. The image was taken during Steven's wedding on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Police immediately recognize Steven, his wife Narina, Bryn, and Kaylin, but the remaining 4 people are complete unknowns to the investigators, and detectives suspect they may also
bro,
have been...
I know they're like the bullies in VR chat. Cause look, they even got Granny here rocking the headband, bro. Yeah, man. I don't even want to get in an argument with them on VR chat. Which I think their character is on VR.
In the homicide. Stephen's mother is quickly rolled out, along with a family friend who appears to have little connection to the group. But the same can't be said for the remaining 2, Alex Fico and Sierra Bemis. 2 people Stephen has taken under his wing. That same afternoon, Detective Peterson calls them both and asks them to come to the station.
You got all them
As
people living in
Detective
one
Peterson
house,
prepares
y'all
to
could at
interview
least
them,
clean.
he needs to answer 2 critical questions. What is their connection to Stephen, and where does their loyalty to him end?
Tell me about your relationship with Steve Bales.
He was a good father, kinda. Didn't really get along.
Good father, kind of. What didn't you get along with him for?
Because he always wanted to take my money and use my food stamps.
Did you let him?
Good connections. Yeah.
I gave him my card and he never gave it back.
I want you to tell me
That wasn't
everything
smart,
you
was
can, everything you know about the death of Kayla Stowski.
Everything I know. Alright, so Steve Bales, I met him at Buscemi's Pizzeria, Monroe Street. I was real strung out one day and drunk at the same time, and I took him by the hand and looked me dead in my eye and told me that I could get over it. You know, you gotta pray to God.
Steve Hatton?
Yeah. So
that's what I was about to say, bro. Hold up.
You know, you got.
You know, got to look to God. No, facts though. You do gotta look to God, bro. Jesus Christ is the one that could save you, bro. But I could see how he could have got him, like in the time where he was down to his worst. He seemed like somebody, I'm saying, like somebody that's willing to help you out and somebody that's willing to take care of you. I feel like that's how the enemy works, though. Like he will get you at your weakest point. Then he could seem like a good friend, but the whole time he's really just making it worse for you, bro. But Jesus Christ is the one, is the true one that's really going to help you in them dark times and really bring you out and make you prosper. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ is king, man. He's a good guy.
God. Steve Hatton? Yeah. So a very firm handshake, and it felt brotherly. It felt like he was expressing love towards me. They made me feel good for, like, being sober and not drinking.
That was nice of them, actually. Okay. Was there anything good about Steve?
It's a good deed.
No.
No. Okay. Was there anything good about Steve?
No.
No. Because you described him as a good father, so there was nothing good about that.
No, not really.
Okay. Do you think he used you?
Yes.
Okay.
So why you say he's a good father?
Interestingly, Sierra struggles to find a single good thing to say about Steven. Yet
She's
both
scared.
she and Alex still consider him family. Like many manipulative leaders, Steven targeted vulnerable people at their lowest, offering them support, housing, and a sense of belonging. Over time, that trust turned into control, with members handing over their income and providing for him financially. But Steven's influence extended far beyond money and to violence, as Detective Peterson
he definitely runs a VR game.
Learn.
So when was the night that Kayla got hurt?
I believe it was the night of their wedding. Like, they just crazily went out and, you know, that was their ritual, so to speak, that they wanted to kill right after getting married. Caitlin, Kay, the one who, she did the killing. At least she said she did the killing.
So Kaylin and Kayla didn't get along. Why not?
Because they was already fighting over Steve.
So were Kaylin and Steve, were they romantically involved?
Yes.
Okay. And Kayla and Steve were romantically involved.
Yes.
And so Kaylin, you're saying, I don't put words in your mouth, was jealous of Kayla.
Yes.
Was Steve planning this at the wedding?
Not like sit down saying, we're doing this, and I'm doing this. No.
So based on what you can tell, do you think Steve helped plan this?
Yeah, I think Steve planned it all. He said she's gotta go.
As the interviews continue, Detective Peterson learns that Steven was involved with 3 women at once: his wife Narina, Kaylin, and Kayla. With tensions between Kaylin and Kayla.
Oh, so there's 2 different. Oh my goodness, I didn't know. Okay, so I thought he married her. So she was just a side. So why did you kill her? You are you Discord? Bro, this is what Discord, being a Discord mod, does to your brain, bro. Don't touch VR chat. Don't be on Discord for 30 years, bro. Just go outside, bro.
Escalating for months, detectives suspect Steven was deliberately fueling his rivalry for his own benefit. But Detective Peterson would soon learn that Steven wasn't the only man in the house exploiting the women.
So he was touching them girls too.
As Alex's and Sierra's interviews are unfolding, detectives decide to give Bryn a call and ask him to come to the station. After being the first to expose Kaylin and appearing in Steven's wedding photos, Peterson is convinced he must know more about the murder than he initially admitted. And as he sits down for his interview, investigators are about to discover that Bryn played a role as well, one he conveniently failed to mention the first time around.
Because I know you guys have camera footage of me driving. I know you guys got footage from where I picked her up. I'm not stupid.
Exactly. And where did you pick her up at?
At the corner store.
Did you just pick up her? You alone or you with anybody else?
Oh, no. There was someone else in the car.
Who was with you?
Steve.
So, what was the conversation that led to you picking her up?
Hey, where are you? What are you doing? Nothing. Off work. What are you doing? Nothing. You want to hang out for a few? Well, there was Steve's chance because he knew I was talking to her. Yeah, you better do that.
Okay. So, does she think, and I'm not sure, does she think that you guys are dating again at this point on February 16th?
Yes, because she called me babe at one point.
Okay, so what makes you think that she's now...
I didn't like that.
What makes you think she's now... She believes that you two are together as a couple?
Because she called me babe for like 3 times. I didn't say anything, but the 4th time I said something.
So before you picked her up on February 15th or 16th in the black car with Steve hiding in the back seat, if I got anything wrong, correct me. I'd just like to kick it back out so we're on the same page. When was the last communication you had before that? Was there any communication that made her think that you guys were together as a couple? Any like pillow
So was
talk
he the back door?
stuff?
You trying to snitch on them so like it could get him away?
When I said, I love you, you're a really good friend of mine, and I said that on Valentine's Day because she called me and said, I got chocolate for you.
Although Bryn insists he was simply following Steven's orders, what he doesn't realize is that detectives have already recovered his text messages with Kayla, telling a very different story. For weeks, Bryn had been romantically speaking with Kayla online. In fact, just days before her death, she had saved his number in her phone as boyfriend. And now detectives would begin looking at Bryn, Sierra, and Alex side by side, comparing their stories.
And I know these Discord, VR chat relationships get real serious, gang. Cause like it's a YouTuber called Proximity Chat. I be watching how they be crashing about their polys and their husbands and wives and all their stuff. Like they be taking it serious. So this is like, I guess it went from VR chat to IRL. So I guess they're like, damn. Rest in peace to Kayla though, bro. Like this is such a horrible way to die, bro. She's so young. Like where's her parents? Did her parents kick her out or something? Like, that's wild, bro.
Exposing contradictions. With pressure mounting and the possibility of prison looming over them, the Reapers are moments away from turning on one another, shattering the loyalty Steven spent years building.
Okay, you were there when she was shot.
But I didn't pull the trigger, nor did I go in the building.
Thank you.
Exactly. So I was a driver threatened by my life. Do you want to go see your dad? Do you want to be with your mom?
Yes.
Or you want to live?
Save the why.
Exactly
Save the why, because that's the why is more important.
She said the 3rd shot, she put it to her head. Steve said that she was screaming, Steve, help! Steve, help! And then Bryn specifically said, drop that. Oh. This gun, I had possession of it at one point in time. That's how my DNA would be on it. They said somebody's threatening them. That's how they manipulated me. They said somebody was threatening them that, they needed protection. Can we get that gun back?
And then they came out and we all left and went home.
Okay, what was said in the car when they all came out?
That she's finally dead.
Who said that?
Steve and Kevin.
Steve and Kaylin?
They told me how they killed her.
Okay, what did they tell you?
They said they were talking to her and Kaylin just shot her in the back of her head.
Kaylin shot her in the back of the head?
Yes.
Okay. And who was talking to her?
Steve.
Okay.
As you see,
You have the same green pocket knife?
Yeah, as you see, it was.
Why do you guys all have green pocket knives instead of the same?
We also had green bandanas.
What? It's like a gang or something?
No, it wasn't a gang. Steve called it a family.
Although multiple members of the Reapers identify Kaylin as the shooter, they consistently point detectives back to the same person as the mastermind, Steven. The picture detectives begin to piece together is this. Bryn tricked Kayla and lured her to Boysville. Alex supplied the gun, Kaylin pulled the trigger, and Steven watched it all unfold without ever getting his hands dirty. With this, Alex, Bryn, and Sierra's interviews come to an end as all three are placed under arrest while a nationwide BOLO is issued for Stephen and Narina. And while the couple believes they've managed to disappear for good, even the most brilliant masterminds eventually make a mistake, and they are no exception.
12 weeks.
Over the next several weeks, authorities chase lead after lead until they finally pick up Stephen's trail. Bank surveillance cameras capture Stephen and Narina on CCTV, and before long, investigators track the couple more than 700 miles from Michigan to a relative's home in New Hanover County, North Carolina. A SWAT team is called in, and the house is quickly surrounded. But despite repeated commands to come outside, Stephen refuses to surrender, barricading himself inside and preparing for his final stand.
So he was ready to crash.
Hours pass with little progress, forcing officers to deploy tear gas that finally drives the couple out of the house. More than 6 weeks after the murder, Stephen and Narina are taken into custody and transported into the New Hanover County Sheriff's Office. At this point, detectives know a lot, but not everything. They still need to determine whether Stephen orchestrated Kayla's murder or if the Reapers acted on their own. And with investigators believing they're dealing with a dangerous cult, they can't rule out the possibility that there are other victims still waiting to be found. Perhaps even the 15 other murders Kaylin claimed to have committed.
Right.
Once at the station, Stephen and Narina are separated and placed into different interview rooms, and Detective Peterson decides to begin with Narina. If he can get Stephen's own wife to start talking, it will become much harder for Stephen to maintain whatever story he's prepared.
Do you know Kayla Sadowski?
I do.
Okay, tell me about her.
She's a good friend.
So she was young.
Did you have any conflicts with her?
So he liked them young. Ain't he like 58? I mean, ain't he like 30-something, 30 plus, bro? Messing with all these little girls. What's up with you, Brody? Mess with somebody that's in the 30s.
No.
Or at least late 20s. These girls my age.
Was she romantic?
And then they looked old. I think that's why he liked them, because they look old, man. I don't know if they... Don't touch no fent. Don't do crack. Don't do cocaine. Don't do heroin. Don't do drugs. Because it will make you look really rough, really young. Be on how's gonna reek.
For you?
Like the reekers.
So you didn't have any jealousy or anything like that about her? So, they went to pick her up. You stayed at the apartment, but you knew at that point that they were going to pick up Kayla to kill her.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay. At that point, and just out of curiosity, any reason you didn't call the police?
I did not call the police.
Any reason you didn't?
None.
Okay.
They came back. They told me that they were going to go back the next day to go put suntan lotion on her, body lotion on her, perfume, whatever they could find. They had not had the smell on her. Look at the active kind of smell.
So they oiled her
put
up?
everything over her to cut that smell on her.
Okay.
Steve said the reason why I killed her because she put me in prison for 2 years.
What did he say about what they had just done?
He didn't really say anything. He just kept about it.
So he didn't say much.
No.
But was he the organizer?
Eternity
of this whole
for 2
thing?
years,
Was he the one kind of controlling it and telling people to do this?
Yeah.
Against detectives' expectations, even Stephen's own wife is telling them that he's the one behind it. With that, Narina's interview is wrapped up, and there's only one more person Detective Peterson needs to speak with. As Stephen sits in the interrogation room, he has no idea that the people he spent years controlling, including his own wife, have already turned against him. But going into this interview, Detective Peterson faces a challenge. Upon hearing of Stephen's arrest, his mother has already requested an attorney, who is now on the way to the station. And so, the clock is ticking. Detectives need to extract the truth from Stephen before the lawyer arrives and shuts the interview down.
I'm gonna answer some questions, whatever you guys got, the best as I know, but my mom says she's gonna try to do everything she can to get me a lawyer and everything.
So, is that...
So if you were smart, you would just shut up. If you were smart, you would just shut up.
You want to answer questions?
But I can stop anytime.
You can stop anytime you want. You know Kayla Sadowski?
That's my ex-girlfriend. Me and her had passed for years. And
Tell me about it.
I miss that girl, but she was a handful. She was like, me and her, we always argued all the time.
About what?
Just anything. Like, she'd get jealous if I'm talking to somebody. Like, if I'm talking to a cousin that's a female, she would think I'm cheating on her. And then she would threaten me, like, she would kill me. She pulled a gun out on me and Brian.
Were you upset with her specifically about, say...
Okay, so now it's like lines connecting to like him saying like, yeah, she gotta go.
Blame her for going to prison or anything like that?
No,
she crazy?
You want to know the funny thing about that? She put me in prison for a year. Said that I choked her, that I slammed her against the wall. She lied because I was messing with her sister at the time.
So you were not involved in the planning and execution of Kayla's death?
No, I was not.
Was Bryn involved?
He was with me at the time, and the only time he wasn't with me, no, Brian came down because he drove with us.
And when you say he was with me at the time, at what time?
When we were going on our honeymoons and when we went to South Carolina.
Okay, so what does that have to do with when she was killed?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Well, you brought it up, so I'm just curious. You said that he was with me at the time. What do you mean?
Oh, like when I was going down to South Carolina and Florida.
Right, what does that have to do with Kayla's death?
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
In an attempt to deflect blame from Bryn, Stephen just revealed he was with him at the time of Kayla's murder.
Right.
But there's a problem. Kayla's time of death was never made public. And just like Kaylin, Stephen has unknowingly implicated himself. In Stephen's mind, Kaylin is the one who pulled the trigger, which makes him innocent. But detectives see it very differently. They view Stephen the way prosecutors often view notorious cult leaders.
Like he calling the shots like, hey, you go do that.
Like Charles Manson, the person who pulls the trigger isn't always the most responsible.
Yeah,
under the law, the person who plans a killing can be just as, if not more culpable than the one who carries it out.
Yeah,
seeing that Stephen refuses to tell the truth, Detective Peterson decides to push harder and reveal damning evidence Stephen can't talk his way out of. But this strategy is about to backfire.
Alright, so have you ever been to the old Boysville facility?
One time.
When was that?
That was many, many, many years ago when it was open.
Remember when we started talking, right?
Yeah.
I told you, I know everything about you, Steve. I know more about your wife and your Bryn and yourself probably than you do. So, and I'm going to ask you straight up, is there any reason, or I should say, would it surprise you to know that we have a Facebook conversation between you and Bryn at Boysville that night?
No, you don't.
I can guarantee we do.
Well, this is where I need my lawyer then.
Okay, sounds good.
Because I know that's not a lie.
Oh, it's a guarantee. You'll see it. It's not a lie. The only thing that's been a lie is what you've been telling me since we sat down. I understand we've talked to you.
So everything I just said was a lie? Yes. Okay. I need a lawyer then.
Okay. That's fine.
Because I just told you everything by play of what happened.
Okay. Just know this. The fellowship you have is broken up. Everyone's talking, including your wife. We smoke in an arena. We know everything. And I mean...
Damn, well, you don't... well, you can't have people like that, man. Like, now, if he really, like, the dude that he is, he could get people to, you know what I'm saying, to do certain things, but you just shut up, bro. Just let him find out when he find out, gang.
Everything. So, it's up to you if you want to talk. You said you want to talk to your lawyer. I'll let you have your lawyer, but this will not help you. Okay?
That's manipulation.
No, sir.
Okay.
The moment detectives confront Stephen with evidence placing him at the crime scene, he's caught off guard and completely shuts down. And now, even without Stephen's confession, investigators are able to piece together what happened to Kayla that night. Stephen orchestrated the attack, recruited the others to carry it out, and later returned to conceal her body before fleeing the state. Kaylin was the attacker. She participated in the assault and ultimately fired the shot that killed Kayla. Bryn was the lure. Posing as her boyfriend for weeks, he gained Kayla's trust and convinced her to meet him, ultimately driving her directly to her death.
Bring her with you too, but don't let her know. Bet you are.
I'm sleeping in a tent underneath the bridge, by myself.
Send me location. I got Kayla. She's in my hands now. She fell right in my trap.
LOL.
Dude, I can't find the gym.
I hear you. You getting closer.
Clear.
Sierra acted as part of the ambush team
They're
waiting
just
for
so
Kayla.
goofy. Like, who texts this stuff? Like, get a walkie-talkie. Get something, bro. Like I don't even text. Like, what? Like, are you?
Serving as lookout as the murder unfolded, Narina never went to Boysville that night. Instead, she stayed at the apartment monitoring a police scanner, ready to warn the group if law enforcement was approaching. And Alex supplied the firearm, later retrieving it and helping conceal the evidence afterwards. In the end, none of the Reapers would escape accountability. Alex pleads guilty to tampering with evidence and accessory charges, receiving a sentence of 5 to 10 years in prison. Narina receives 13.5 to 30 years, while Sierra is sentenced to 18.5 to 30 years after both pled no contest to second-degree murder. Bryn and Kaylin each plead no contest to second-degree murder and are sentenced to 40 to 60 years in prison.
Damn.
And Stephen
And he was
Bales
the one
is
that
convicted of
snitched.
first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder, receiving life without parole, along with a second life sentence with the possibility of parole. As for Kaylin's claims that she had murdered 16 people, detectives were unable to connect her to any other killings, leading them to believe the confession was fabricated under pressure by Stephen and Bryn. Even so, investigators are still looking, because there's no way of knowing whether Kayla was their first victim or simply the first one to be found. And while this case left Michigan shaken by a deadly cult no one knew existed, our next case takes us to a place where violence and gang activity lurk around every corner. These are the members of one of the most infamous gangs.
Oh, this is not a video we're reacting to, man. Oh my goodness, bro. I didn't know it'd get that wicked in the Discord mods. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary, man. And then it's crazy. You did all that snitching, and then I guess, bro, whatever's done in the dark come to light, bro. He was the back door whole time. He was snitching. Man, it's a crazy world we live in, bro. Hey, don't be a Discord mod. Don't be like the Reekers. Clean your house. Don't hop on VR chat. And find Jesus Christ, man. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. All these people can repent and be saved. It's a matter if they want to do it.